production.
Good morning, everybody.
Sound production. Sound production.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah! Saturday morning! Motherfucker, what? Yeah! Yeah! Got your favorite rhino in the house! EJC! Give it up! Yeah! What? 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 That's right, here we go. Saturday morning, here I am again. I'm not dead, but I am the son of Sam. I'm evil as fuck, and everybody seems to hate me. Oh my god, they'll eat my beans and gravy. That's right. That's a dick joke. Bend your ass over, I'll blow your rack out with the poke. Ooh, listen to you scream, down on your knees, eating my franken beans. It's Saturday morning. Once again, one day we'll die, and probably in sin, because we all have sex without being married, right? Woo! What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negs Live. It is 10:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful state of Indiana. Welcome to the broadcast. It's a beautiful morning. It's negative 4 degrees right here in Indiana. Everything is frozen. It's a frozen tundra out there. And we are gathered here today to take a look at the Gaining Grounds Kiwi Farms. I love this site. I haven't looked at it in days, and I went and had a little bit of a look-see earlier. And man, you all just as bad as these people I just booted out of my community. Like the paranoia and the delusions. I'm gonna clear up some stuff right now. I'm not in trouble. I'm not being sued. Okay? I'm not going to jail. I'm not being fined. All right? I'll give y'all a little tidbit. I can't say names, but I can tell you this because this is something I did. I did have a court hearing last week. I had a court hearing last week, which 2 no contact orders were thrown out against me. 2, not 1, but 2 were thrown out by a judge. Okay, there you go. There's your vittle for the day. Now, what's the plan now? What's happening now? What's the conspiracy now? What have you concocted is going to happen to me now? Like, what are you going? What now? What now? Jesus Christ! No logic being used today, ladies and gentlemen. No logic being used because the Kiwi Farms is propaganda. The narrative is completely controlled by the anti-haters. I have to label them like that because they've classified themselves as that. So that's all I can say. I mean, I can't tell you who. Look, so many people have pressed legal, have tried to use the law to silence me that you could just take a guess who it was. But 2 people tried to have no contact orders put against me for no reason, really. And they were thrown out by a judge. So do with that what you will. Put whatever names you want in there. Make up whatever story you want off of that. But we're moving forward because we got a lot to uncover. If they knew how to check public records, they would know this stuff, but they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. But we are going to be unpacking this death and tragic and hussy stuff today from Kiwi Farms. The fedora chick thing, I made a video. That got fucked up. My bad. Moving on from that. She needs to stay off the internet, focus on her health. I mean, like, look, I will be honest. Like, it was the bit. My only concern was that people have time for drama. They don't have time for me. People that I thought were my friends that I've helped out, they didn't have time. They don't have time for me, but they have time for drama and to cry and whine to everybody. But they don't have time to talk to me. That was my only gripe. I don't care about money, and it wasn't a role. It's an old computer, okay. It's an old computer, all right? I don't give a fuck. And I didn't know that she thought that everybody was pitching in to get her a computer because Death was controlling the whole fucking thing, yo. Death was controlling the whole thing. And the only reason I opted to send a computer for free was to relieve the community of that responsibility. See, I am so sick and fucking tired of everything I do being dissected to the point that it is just a negative. I sat there and listened to Death, Hussy, and Tragic take everything that I ever did and said that they agreed with and they loved and they adored about me and condemn me for it for 3 hours. And then I go over to Kiwi Farm, Gigi's Kiwi Farms, and all I see is this narrative that everything I've done, I'm a piece of shit, right? I'm a piece of shit, except for Olive Oil. Whoever Olive Oil is or whatever their name is seems to be pretty logically thinking. I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. But we're going to get into that in just a second. This is crazy, wild shit, dude. But yeah, Fedora, I would just stay the fuck away from all of us right now. We're all nuts. If you're sick, stay away from us. We're nuts. Even consuming this shit's got to be bad. So I'm getting ahead of myself because I want to go through Kiwi Farms. And look, I didn't need public kudos for that. I could have bought her a brand new computer. I could have bought Trigilla Ice a fucking computer. I could have bought Death a new microphone. I could have bought all these people new stuff, but I'm not going to do that, okay? Because I have a kid that I'd rather buy new stuff for. But we are going to sit here. We are going to take a look at the farms. The gaining grounds, Kiwi Farms. You guys want to know what I got on the gaining ground? I'm not going to drop his text message. He would never recover. He would never recover. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? He would never recover. I just think it's funny that this gentleman runs around doing all these ops on people while acting like he's not bothered. It's not fair. He should have to eat every bit of shit that he posts. He shouldn't be able to do it behind a fake name and pretend he's not bothered. He should have to own every fucking syllable that he posts just like everybody else does. I don't give a shit what kind of ops you run or what are you doing, but you should have to own it. You shouldn't get to gallivant around privately while you get to cry. You get to play victim about your mom's dementia. You get to play victim about you being called out for gyrating around a child. Two things that involved other people have nothing to do with you personally. And then you go on another platform and you harass that life lady all day long. Wow, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, like, hey, I lost my platform for doing your bidding under my real name. So, but we are going to move on to this subject because this is great. This is great. I feel like the last couple of days have been really cathartic to me. It's been a bit of a catharsis because I have been inundated with all these slimy motherfuckers in my ear for a year, and I can't blame anybody but myself for that. But now, here we are in 2022. I landed on the scene in 2020. Here we are in 2022. And it's all been exposed as a big grift and a big lie. Exactly, Madman. This is all old hack, right? It's all old hat. Yeah, say shit with your chest, man. Say it with your chest. But I found it very interesting that there's somebody I know online that cried the biggest victim in the world, and now they're online trying to run somebody else off the internet. I was glad that somebody alluded me to that, because that is like, never mind. I just want to tell y'all something. If you're going to go out and you're going to try to smack people around legally, might want to watch your social media behavior, because do you not think attorneys do you think they don't have investigators that go out and fucking stalk you to see what kind of piece of shit you are on the internet when you're fucking with people in real life? Holy shit. You guys have no idea how this works, do you? I didn't know how any of this worked until now. I know exactly how it works right now, and you kind of wonder why maybe I'm shifting gears a little bit, conducting myself a little bit differently. It's not because I'm afraid or I'm in any trouble. I violated terms of service on YouTube. That is the only thing I've done. I've done nothing illegal. I have not committed a crime. I've been defamed. I've been slandered. I've been harassed. I've been lied to. But I have not done anything illegal. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Al, about your mom. I'm sorry for your loss. So, I mean, hey, I'm here for it. I'm gonna play your game for a while, right? You're right. People were bored. People were bored with. I mean, we're still gonna watch videos and play games. This is Twitch, baby. We have fun, but hey, you wanna do this? You wanna do this? I'm game, because people are entertained by it, and I feel like I'm pretty good at presenting this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna read this stuff. This is I don't know. Some of these people must have 7th grade educations or the emotional development of a 10-year-old. But it is controlled. The narrative is controlled by, I believe it is controlled by Peanut and the Gaining Ground, since we're talking about conspiracy theories, because the Peanut, the angry pistachio, she has exposed herself as being one of as she has exposed herself for what she is. And that was the hater that she was before she got on the sick and struggling grift, right? So prior to this, she was bagging on the fatties pretty hard. She lost her channels because she was that nasty, okay? She'll probably come up with some other story. By the way, you lied about the whole lanyard thing too, Peanut, and weaponized that lie against DC Media Girl. Y'all can fucking say whatever you want about me. I got played. Son. I'm the only motherfucker that looks stupid, okay? Everybody else, well, I mean, Peanut looks stupid, Gigi, Tragilla Eyes, Death, Hussy, they all look pretty stupid. But I look incredibly dumb, because now I have to sit here and be like, okay, cool. I have to not only sort out what's real and what's not real, what was a lie, what was gaslighting, but Tragic went on my stream and said that he ran a year-long op on me. And you know what Kiwi Farm said about it? Nothing. They're laying into me, the guy who had the year-long op ran on him. And they sit here and call me a rhino and say I don't like people for how they vote. Let me explain to you why I even brought up the point of contention with the vote for Biden. That was because this individual cried and moaned about all these people attacking his identity, this, that, and everything in between, saying he was a pedo for pelvic thrusting in front of a toddler at a drunken public birthday party. And then he lives in Ron DeSantis, Florida, enjoying all of his lax COVID restrictions. And then he goes and votes for this guy who's burning my country down, okay? So, yeah, I took exception to that. There are many people in my community that voted for the same guy that's burning my country down. I don't care. I don't care because they aren't that type of person. Okay, this reflects on his character. He lives in Ron DeSantis, Florida, but wants to have these socialist policies. He weaponized me to fight his battles so he didn't lose his job. You see what I'm saying? It's typical stuff. It's typical. It's run-of-the-mill, phony, liberal stuff is what it is. And that's why I called it out. Oh, it's only because no one gives two shits about Tragic. Well, and Gigi controls the narrative on Kiwi Farms. There's probably a few people he's not in with, but this dude spends his days from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to bed consuming his stuff. All right, so I'm having a pain right here in my side for a couple days. I'll probably have to get that checked out. It's not bad. It's just kind of, maybe it's poop. I don't know. I got an impacted turd in my gut. I was curious about Tragic weighing in on the recent drama and happened to glance at the chat at that right moment to see a bitch fight for Tragic's love starting, as well as Ron Hussey and the manager formerly known as Death showing up to duke it out in the cringiest bitch fight I've read in a long time. I'm sure that is not true. As much bullshit as all of you consume, I'm sure this isn't the cringiest thing. See, wait till you see how all of a sudden they're allies for the trans community. This is great. This is great. All of a sudden they're allies for the trans community, all the while dropping N-bombs, dropping bigoted tropes all over this site. This is fucking great, dude. And knowing that people like the Gaining Ground and Angry fucking Avocado, whatever the hell her name is, knowing that they're the type of people that are typing on here just makes it even better and proves my point. The one thing that I've been saying for over a year, who the true bigots were, right? Little Tragilla Ice. Yeah, they admitted to being pieces of shit yesterday, and we're proud of it. They were very proud of it, and people supported that. Peanut supported it. There were a lot of people there, and that's why some people got booted from the server, because they ain't got time for me, but they got time for that. That's fucked up. So, I apologize to people. I'll own what I did wrong, but that doesn't mean I'm happy with people. Anyway, here's the bitch fight that was the cringiest they've ever read, a Kiwi farmer claims. All I said was, he was talking about the computer. I said, the computer I didn't respect you enough to help you with, because Death even told me Fedora wasn't using the computer. This bitch has been going around sowing the seeds of dissent with everybody for a long time. And, of course, Silvana's there. When is she not there? She's probably here right now under one of her fake accounts. Cough, spreading my COVID. Congratulations. Enjoy living in the Fourth Reich, because you guys can't even fuck without a mask on in Germany. And Miss Glory, being the materialistic welfare queen that he is, says, one of my veneers is worth more than your piece of shit car. Sit the fuck down. My car is probably only worth about $1,200 now, but I do own it. It runs great, and it's a fucking boat, baby. So, yeah, I mean, I was just there to I wanted to see if I'd get blocked. And Tragic ignored every single thing I posted in here. He didn't say a word. He sat there trying to be neutral, as everybody says. Oh, Tragic was being neutral. Really? My biggest question... Okay, here's Olive Oil, and this person intrigues me. My biggest question is, if he is that tight with Tragic, he would not be so offended that this Death person claiming Negs did not trust him. My guess is Tragic is a witness. Calm down, Ron, and settle your differences like a man. I forgot you hate people on base how they vote. Oh, no, I just explained that to you, Olive Oil. I am a rhino, if you want to say that. I walked away from the Republican Party a long time ago. I have no political affiliation, so you could fucking... My ideologies and the way I believe is just equality for all. Why do you guys twist that into so many different things? This isn't a fucking balloon animal. It's my feelings towards freedom and how people should live and coexist. You just twist it into making it bad. I could cure cancer, and you would twist that into a negative. It's really crazy. Cheap Paris Hilton doesn't own a car. No, he's got one on his wish list, though. But he's on welfare and has veneers. I recall in Ron Spurgy, it's always a Spurgy live. It is. It's always a Spurgy live. When you speak with, when you're not a monotone zombie preaching to these people from mainstream media like CNN, they think you're spurging because they don't know how to deal with emotion. I can't look at that post down there. There's a nasty post down there. Somebody, he was about to dump the DMs, prove her wrong, but stopped saying he couldn't because someone else was in them. Sounds like to me through the process of there literally being no one left, it was probably Tragic who was also in those DMs. No, actually, it was my Discord. And it showed everybody that's DM'd me. That had nothing to do with this. That's actually what it was, but nice theory. Sorry. Oh, that's probably why Tragic made the statement about sharing private DMs in today's stream. He said it isn't right, and he's against it, but he never had a problem with sharing Flaming Amy's and also Reaper Girls, the thirsty old lady. But Tragic admitted to lying to us for a year or two. He admitted to being a trash bag. He has something to hide. Yeah, he does, because he was grifting money from women in the community. You want to talk about that, or is like what are you, the George Soros of the anti-haters, bro? Calm down. It's okay for people to dislike you and think that you're a spurgy little man that is insufferable. It's okay. Yeah, these are the same people that sit here and judge every word we say, but they just sit here and crack on everything everybody does with racist tropes and shit. I'm not clutching my pearls. I'm just pointing out the irony. That's all. Don't care about that person's second campaign against somebody. That's not good. They probably shouldn't have done that. There is no alpha in this pack. They're all whining bitches. All men are required to leave their testosterone at the door before entering this sphere. You sound jaded. Who are you? Which one are you that got mad because I didn't want to be your private dancer dancing for money? Yeah. Yeah, fucking veneers. What's he talking about? I'm getting ready to go have about $2,000 worth of dental work done because I got to have it done. My grill is jacked. And I'm at the age where I got to take care of it, man. Like, I just haven't really taken care of myself. If I can sit here and tell you. I don't have a mouthful of rotten teeth. I have some problems. I have some spacing going on. I have, they fucked my jaw up during this last extraction. I got some issues. I need to get them straight before I have other issues that, like, another tooth breaks. It happens. I didn't even know it was fucking decayed. Jesus Christ. Eating a red vine. There are no alpha males. You are correct. I am more of a leader than a follower. And that's why you don't see me posting on here under a fake name. That's because I'm a leader, and I will say what I have to say to your fucking face. I'm not a little bitch. So, all right, let's move on here. In her stream with Hussey, that said the mercenary motives that are partially fueling Neg's behavior, apart from sheer unmedicated head fuckery and spoiled entitlement, are that he wants to get in good with Hater Nation so that once his legal problems are resolved, he can return to YouTube without getting his channel mass flagged and terminated. I am done on YouTube. Again, I say all this stuff, but you guys are cherry pickers. You're cherry pickers, and that makes you intellectually dishonest. I'm done on YouTube. They just emailed me and said, sorry. They told me sorry. Do I have channels? Yeah. Am I going to get them monetized? Fuck no. You think I'm going to build up a platform where I'm not welcome and have my people and direct my people there to donate and support me as an entertainer on a platform I'm going to get yeeted from? No. Nice theory, though. Okay, so they think I'm coming back, so I won't get my channel mass flagged. I have a channel up now, nobody's mass flagged it. Maybe they have. Maybe Trigilla Ice and the physical embodiment of halitosis death are going to do that, because she already said she's going to come for my money. She said she's going to report me to Patreon. People in Hussey's chat said they were going to call CPS on me. You guys mentioned that in here, or is the Gaining Grounds Kiwi Farms not interested in that? What is this? Is this the Washington Post? Is that what this is? So much for that. Rumble is the better platform anyway. Sour grape shit. I haven't uploaded on Rumble in weeks. She points to his cozying up to DC Mediocre as the first step here, and I can add that he has said to Charlie in his diaper wedding stream that he should have joined with her. Yeah, I should have. I should have. If I were a smart businessman, I would have kept my cool, had a conversation with Frank from the Geek Room, buried the hatchet, and listened to them about Tragic, and still have my YouTube channels, and be covering the right stories, and still be making the money that I was making. So yes. Why is it so do you guys not make mistakes? It seems to me like the Gaining Grounds Kiwi Farms never makes mistakes. They're so perfect, right? Like when you go on a spurg out on Twitter, raging at a woman, calling her a skank for a week. Yeah. Oh, now Trigilla Ice is saying that part of it is that he also wants to get DC Mediocre. And that's what they're saying, by the way, you know that. Or no, it's Mediachrome, whatever. Is that like the Adrenochrome? But that's a pretty cool name, actually. And Charlie on his side so that Charlie will get in the... no, there's no lawsuit. Are you that daft? I thought Negs on his own account was bawling. I thought... Yeah, I am bawling. They made me more dangerous. Yeah, I wasn't talking to Hater Nation. Why do you guys think I'm always talking to an entire community? When I said I was talking to the hater, I said haters. I didn't say Hater Nation. I said haters. Why? So Kid Rock's haters are the ones that review Chantel too? Is that... You need to get out. You really need to go outside your front door. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, Atomic Age Animal. Why not just hire an attorney to represent him, baller that he is, instead of rolling over, showing his belly, and begging them not to hurt him? You've unleashed the beast. It's been 3 months. Don't you think I would have, like, done this months ago? What pull do you think DC Media Girl has that she can go to another state and have pull with a prosecutor? You hear this, DC? They think you're connected, babe. They think that I could get in your ear and have somebody drop a lawsuit. I'm going to tell you right now, if somebody spent 10 grand to start the proceeds of a lawsuit against me, they're not going to drop it no matter what anybody says. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Hat Man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I fucked up big time. I fucked up big time. I did. I saw red. I do stand for the things that I was fighting against. I just had the wrong info and I was going for the wrong people. I was weaponized by a man who literally just admitted on my platform, his platform, that he used me. It's crazy. All right, so given Neg's attachment to his own brand of idle R-wordation, I'm surprised he hasn't gone up to DC and said, so your people pull a lot of strings in the court. Wow, I'm telling you guys, these guys are coming at me while they sit here and do all this stuff. Again, I'm not clutching my pearls because I make jokes about everybody. Jew jokes, trans jokes, gay jokes, black jokes, white jokes, Asian jokes. It doesn't matter. We're all garbage, okay? We're all garbage. Muslim jokes, Buddhist jokes, Indian jokes, whatever it is, we make jokes because we're all human beings, and that's the common ground we have. Fine, but don't sit here and be the arbiter of all that is fucking knowledgeable and good, and sit here and use these tropes as if you're some kind. I mean, it's like a whole bunch of 12-year-olds seeing who could be the edgiest behind a fake name. Put your real name and say this stuff. Put your real names and say the N-word. Do it. Own that shit. That's why I tell people, I'm like, drop your DMs. I want people, let people know what I say privately. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I'm not the things that everybody tries to label me, but I am a human being, and I use very inflammatory language privately with people sometimes because I count on them sharing it. But sometimes people will reply to me back. I don't know if they could recover. I will, because I'm a comedian. This is what I do. I don't hate anybody. I hate all of you, and I love all of you. You understand? I hate every single one of you, and I love every single one of you. That's just how I am. That keeps it fair and balanced. As long as I love you and hate you, we're good, right? Anyway, moving on. They touch on me dropping they keep calling it the N-word. It's not the N-word. It had an A at the end of it. It wasn't a hard R. And let me tell you something else. Nobody polices my language. I spent a year having every single one of my words and actions scrutinized. Who I retweeted, who I liked, my skin color, my identity, my sexuality. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll say what I want. You don't like it? Come see me, I guess. I don't know. You want to fight in my alley? I mean, what are you going to do about it? Starve me out of house and home? Pfft, out of here. I'm over it. Anyway, can you get this tossed? Nice Jew joke there, allies. And because DC Media Crowd understands nuance and context, saying that would be totally fine by her. It'd be the 2 industrial-sized ovens. I got to go back and I got to say they made tasteless jokes. They apologized for them. That should have been the end of it, right? That's Gigi right there, or somebody that Gigi talks to on a regular basis, because he's the only one who focuses on the industrial-sized ovens, because I am a politician and I know how to take people's words, run them into the ground, and make you look like a piece of shit, because saying something like that does make you look like a piece of shit. But if you repeat it enough, people are going to pick up on it and they're going to despise those people. And this is what you do in this game, is if somebody pisses you off, you find something they did and you browbeat them with it, 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 and then something else happens, and then you bring up the next transgression, and then you browbeat them with the previous transgression. You see how it works, right? This is politics. They want to wrestle in the gravel driveway, right? Interesting aside, as I'm digging around for old receipts, and while I was scrolling through the thread, I happened to notice privated or deleted, in which she perpetuated the ridiculous claim her good old buddy Frenchie made about Chantel threatening her with the Nazis. Okay, yeah. You don't find it odd that you even noticed that? You sit here and judge people, but you're like, oh, I just happened to notice that she privated this video from months ago. How do you happen to notice somebody privates a video from months ago? It's because you guys have these things set up in these servers, I believe you could do, that tracks people's social media activity. That's how. You don't find that odd at all, do you? You sit here and judge all these people for watching Chantel and all this other shit, and all you do is you watch the people who watch them. It's fucking weird. All right, Tragic and Hussey play victim, which they did. Hussey is a opportunistic hag, and yeah. That's right, I have to say my favorite part, frankly, Tragic, I don't give a F. That's right. Let's keep going. All right, so the haters are going to shit their diapers about Neg's stereotyping of Asians with his choice to mimic English when he spots an Asian in the crowd, right? What are you talking about? Atomic Age Animal, this has got to be Gigi. I'm gonna sniff you out, bro. I'm gonna sniff you out. You are one of these motherfuckers. You are. Anyway, maybe you're not this one, but this person is speaking like you. They're speaking like you. This is what's killing me. Just like they did that time Gigi was loaded at his birthday party, and they all clutched their pearls about him affecting a stereotypical Asian English dialect, right? See, he's always stuck on these things. He can't even get over it. He can't just say, yeah, I did it, fuck you, whatever. He's like, no, I can't. I voted for Biden. I can't be a racist. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. there are multiple people from multiple cultures in this community, and we make fun of each other, and nobody has ever gotten offended, reading to the abyss, had to make a video, or any of that. Y'all are just out here. You're being the Stasi is what you're doing. You're policing people's language now. You're not, because see, now you're mad because you got busted for it. You don't know how to handle the criticism for it. I do. Right there. That's my criticism. You don't like my jokes, I don't care. I'm not doing them for you. For every one person that's offended, there's 150 people laughing. Fuck you. Okay? Jesus. Damn, Gigi's DMs are powerful currency. This has got to be him. They're speaking for him. Are powerful currency among these weetods. They let you get away with all the no-no things if you tease that you'll release them. No, I didn't do anything. I got fucked over. Are you missing that part? The old guard haters are like dogs frantically hopping on their hind legs, begging for a milk run at this point. Why is Negs fucking around with Nigga? Yeah, really? Yeah, didn't you just make a Jewish joke up above there in your previous post? I'll fuck with whatever I want. My language is my business. I've already dealt with the fallout from being white and straight on the internet. Okay, I've already dealt with that. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Matter of fact, I can look over on YouTube right now and see another marginalized white person being harassed in a campaign to remove them and take away their income. So, yeah, don't tell me that shit's not happening, because it is. It's super hip and trendy right now to hate white people. He might as well drop the all of the no-noest of no words and hard R. No, I don't want to drop the hard R because I'm not a fucking hillbilly. I'm not a cousin fucking hillbilly. You fucking dolt. God, you guys are so sensitive. You're so delicate. Like, you sit here with your fake names, with these whatever, fucking Milton Berle, whatever. I don't know who the fuck that is. Dressed up as how? I should take you serious, shouldn't I? Wow, look at you. Look at you. You're fucking Bob Hope and some other dude. They're dead. So fuck Bob Hope. Bob Hope is a hypocrite. Hey, there you are. Oh, what did you miss? We're just peeling through the farms. We're just roasting the farmers because I know that the Gaining Ground is controlling the narrative on Kiwi farms. I read the last 3 days post. I haven't been here in a while, but I went and read the last 3 days post, and I've been assuming that he and others, and probably Angry Pistachio, your channel is next, and a couple other people are controlling the narrative in this particular thread on Kiwi farms because it is not logical and it is intellectually dishonest. But then again, we're talking about these 12-year-old edgelords who are probably sitting at a Starbucks with daddy's debit card drinking lattes. So I don't even know if that's a thing. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. You would think that after a year or more of calling Negs the lying trash under the sun, DC would know enough not to believe a word he says. I've never lied to anybody. Atomic Age Animal always has a lot to say, a lot. Yeah, they have a lot to say, and it's all very familiar to me. It's the same gripes that Gigi had. It's the same gripes he had. Oh, my Asian accent. Just own it. Why didn't he just own that? I know people, but I tried to tell him, I was like, people bust your balls about these things that I get away with because you react so negatively to them. I tried to tell him this. I was like, you know why I don't care? Because I tell people I don't care. I was like, I know I'm not a bigot. I know my heart. I know my heart, and I'm going to be understanding to people, but I'm not going to be changing my entire fucking thesaurus, everything I've learned my entire life just to appease people on the internet that don't have to watch me or even talk to me. So, but I'm telling you, he's very soft. He's very fragile. He's scary. And people like that can be scary too. All right. I've never lied. And I just went, DC, it's killing them that I am admitting that I'm wrong. It's killing them. It's like they lost an important ally and they've all turned on me. It's crazy. And I wasn't an important ally when I was sick with COVID, having health problems, moving, and my kid was struggling. They didn't have my back then. Yeah, so if those DMs are explosives as is Chantel ones, then there is more power in a little pink owned by a bike by a 3-year-old. If you lay with dogs, you'll get fleas. Yes, I know I got fleas. They are damning. I mean it when I say that these people would never recover. I would, because I would just own everything I said. I was very angry. People were coming for my child. People were trying to take my kid away. People were trying to take my money away. People were harassing me. You guys know who I'm talking about. I can't say, but these people were they've been still relentlessly harassing me up to current time. They're more likely to bite because they walk around shaking and pissing themselves every time it thunders. Anyway, based. It's what I'm trying to say. I'm based. I just don't care. I live and let live. Freedom for everybody. Fucking hell. You want a vaccine? Get it. Yeah? You want the government telling you when to poop? That's fine. You do that. But don't make me do it too. That's fine. I'm sure you get a direct line to Washington. They'd be like, yes, it is time for your 10 a.m. dookie. You may pull down your pants and get the squatty potty. But I ain't doing it. Oh, he dropped a vid? Yeah, he's going to milk this. Like, you know what's funny about Hatman? I mean, shit. You know what's funny about Tragic Hatman? Is that he literally went live and said, I played you to try to play it off like he's not some kind of... I don't know what that was. And then he's still playing the victim. Like, he turned out to be a bigger piece of crap than I ever thought. Like, now everybody is, I warned you. And I'm like, yeah. We're going to keep going here. There's Fedora's Swan Song. Like I said, you probably should just go do something else because consuming his stuff isn't good. And if death can convince me that you weren't using the thing that I sent you and fed my head full of shit to poison me against you as well, then you might want to fucking evaluate who you're consuming this stuff with. Because I've been trying to tell everybody, you got Peanut, I'm just sick and struggling, out there laughing at people's looks now. I keep having to say, but whoever is really has him triggered. The Marcel Becker project. Yeah, I asked him if they were Draven, that weird Draven, Trauma Draven guy, because I do have an issue with Draven. He said some weird fucking sexual laden shit involving my child. Not my child my child watching me in a sexual act in my car in front of my apartment. And I don't know why he would repeat a story like that when it's not true. It just makes him look really bad. He needs to fucking tell me that he needs to tell everybody that is not true, and it's fucked up that I even said it. So I asked him, because Draven, fucking Tragic told me that Draven was the Marcel Becker project and not to believe him. I was like, oh, okay, well then, yeah, Draven's a piece of shit. I'm not going to listen to a word they say. Did she have a falling out with Fedora? I just want Fedora to go get well. It's the same thing I want for other people that are being brought up to this. I didn't mean to sound like a fucking dick. I adore Fedora. She needs to get away from this stuff. We're all insane. Yeah, Cruiser did the same thing. By the way, Death and Pancakes have embraced Headwork, who told somebody that they allowed something to happen to somebody they love. It was horrific what they said. Proof. Can prove it day in and day out. And McHenry Cruiser has told not one, but two single parents that their child does sexual acts for them. So that's who they've adopted now. Now, did I tolerate Cruiser? Yeah. I want to. Cruiser's schizophrenic. I try to give the just to fucking be like, whatever. What's he going to do? He's going to go, yeah. That's all he's going to do. Throw up them bees. Yeah. What it is, homie. But they created a server for them. Hedrick was a supporter of mine for years, and then he went live and threw me under the bus, said I was a sociopath. Hedrick, did you hear Tragic say he was playing me for a year and lying to me? How do you feel about that? Am I still a piece of shit sociopath now? See, this is weird to me. Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's move on. The whole thing is really bizarre. What exactly is DC hoping to read and confirm in Gigi's DMs? Why are you even assuming that that's why she's buddying up to me? I've already said he wouldn't recover. I'm not sharing them. The only reason I bring it up is because he's on fuck shit and he needs to stop. That's it. That's it. I mean, fuck it. You call it what you want, but I mean, like, when Death starts name dropping these people, yeah, I've got a nuke, and I'm not afraid to use it. Nuke me off the internet. I don't give a fuck. I'll go enjoy my quiet life. I have other jobs. I have other income sources. This isn't it for me. This is my favorite. Oh, I'm not trying to be a badass either. I'm just trying to tell you to leave me alone. Fuck off. Eat your words, take it on the chin like a man, and move on. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, Popeye. How could DC be cozying up with both Shannon and Ron? Look, Shannon got issues. I don't know why the hell she went in on me. I went in on her hard because she has been doing this opportunistic stuff for months, even before I was yeeted from YouTube, and I'm already fair weather friend shit. So, Ron was horrible to Shannon for no reason. Oh, was I? Was I really? For no reason. They rewrote history. They did. DC is also friendly with Nova, who Ron has also viciously attacked. Nova was involved in a dogpiling incident where she didn't defuse it. She did nothing to defend me, where I was dogpiled by a bunch of Starbucks drinking single white women, single white mothers, and called a racist for days. So yeah, you can't help me out? Yeah, of course. I saw that. That was very blatant and apparent to me. I don't care who DC's friends with and talks to. Who the fuck am I? The Stasi? Is that my job now? Is to police DC's relationships now that we have had an adult conversation and that's impossible for you to even accept? If he thinks he's going to make nice with Charlie Gold, he's more delusional than any of them. No, I apologize to Charlie because that was the right thing to do. I only apologize for what I did wrong. I didn't apologize for anything else. I didn't delete any videos. I'm deleting all my videos that I made on Crude as Fucking Frank because I was severely misled with those. But a lot of the videos I made on other people that are still up are either informative or based on what I have in front of me and a funny opinion piece. I'm not deleting those. I'm not deleting those. The more serious topics where I was misled by tragic and death, yeah, those are gone. Those are getting nuked. So if Crude as Fuck sees anything out there that I need to remove, let me know. I don't even care. I'll delete it. I want it gone. Let's see here. I agree that he's tried to lay the groundwork to get in with the haters and get his channel back. Once again, I'm done on YouTube. Finito. It's over for the big guy. Okay? I will never be monetized on YouTube again. I will be on the platform because I want to be. I'll start another channel if this one gets nuked. Don't matter. Got 8 more. But I will never monetize one. I will never put actual effort into it. I'll upload live streams from here on there, make videos, and do, you know, what Tragic does. His little passive-aggressive shorts like, just get it. Big Trash going AT&T, reach out and touch someone. Yeah. Oh, I made myself cringe saying that. So DC has forgiven Ron about the whole swastika drama. Listen, I'll explain the joke to you again since you guys were defending me last year about it. Now, let you see how they work, right, DC? Last year they were like, oh, whatever. Next that do nothing. And now they're like, what about that thing he did? Look, we were all in a fever pitch of fucking drama. I view DC as a social justice warrior, and this, you know, and I didn't know that she was Jewish. There was a joke going around that she was the propagandist for Hater Nation, and that is purely what I meant. It was purely what I meant. Fuck me, man. I would never mock somebody's culture in a way that would make that, dude. People were butchered by the millions. Okay. It's not a cool thing to do, all right? That's not, I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't use something like that. No more than you use conversations I had with my 3-year-old son, Death, or the passing of my child to make a point. I am literally the second coming of the Fuhrer. I was saying you're a Nazi propagandist and a fucking social justice warrior. And that was it. And then everybody's like, she's Jewish. And I deleted it, shit my pants, because I knew I'd stepped in shit. I knew I stepped in shit. I was like, oh, goddamn. I did it now. Woo! I knew I'd stepped in shit. So, I just want to make that clear. And it's not for me to decide if she's Jewish or not, or Jewish or not. Fuck, I don't even have a culture or a religion, right? My culture is white dude in the Midwest. That's my culture. I know I'm German, Dutch, Irish, and British, okay? Calling you an SJW, yeah, you know how that is. You know how those tropes are. That's what they're designed for, was to get people mad, so... I don't even use that term now. Calling me an SJW really pissed me off. Fuck the swastika. You call me an SJW, asshole. It's fucking great. Anyway, let's move on. Remember that one that she caused a huge fuss about as if he turned up on her front door dressed as Hitler? Speaking of her front door, didn't dox her? Yeah, I took information from Isaac Guest, and I regurgitated it. Isaac Guest also said he was going to help me with my YouTube channels in regards to he knew the people from Kid behind the camera, and he and anybody else affiliated with him fucking disappeared like a fart in an elevator and never replied to me. Gangsta! All right. So we apologize for that. I apologize for that. It was inappropriate for me to do. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, the information was out there, but I had no right to use it in an intimidating fashion in which I tried to do. And it was a failed attempt, and it was a bad fucking optics. But of course, now there's a chance to get one over on Clifford It's like that never happened. I'm sure DC would be very grateful if we would all forget about the moaning and bitching she's done over the last year. Well, I mean, like, you guys are awfully focused on Clifford. This is Clifford's Kiwi Farms. Oh, the front door psych, a picture? Yeah, I didn't send you any pictures of your front door. I didn't do that. I was on that fuck shit. But, I don't know. I mean, fuck, we're here now, right? You don't know who Isaac is? No, he wasn't part of the Geek Room. Isaac Guest is part of Guest Mob. Remember when I didn't like his joke he made about that child drowning? It was a joke because people were laughing at it. And then he sent his whole mob after me, and they threatened to burn my house down and shit. That happened. That was a thing that happened. That's probably the one time I made an apology just to get people off my back. That dude is a bully. He is. He's a bully. Because I just disagreed with him and people were threatening to murder me. This is the craziest shit I ever saw. But he said he would help me get my channel back, and he didn't. He just vanished. So, whatever. All right. Now we're going to talk about the yearbook situation. Again, I would be remiss if I didn't have some understanding at this point, because we were at a fever pitch in the drama. I didn't try to buy the yearbook. I can't remember what happened around that. I would never buy somebody's yearbook. I don't want my own yearbook. Negs apologizes to, Ron apologizes to D. Higgins. The hater transformation is in full swing. No, I was hard on D. Higgins. See, you guys don't understand how to be adults. I was misled by a whole bunch of people. And they kept reminding me of the things they were saying every day. If I didn't hear any of this, I wouldn't have been involved. But every day, 5 in the morning, somebody was in my DMs, in my text messages on my phone, talking about Charlie Gold. Talking about hater stuff, talking about DC. Okay? This was nonstop. I had to basically get shitty with several people to leave me alone at some point because they wouldn't stop sending me stuff. At one point I had to tell them to stop sending me stuff people were saying about my son. Because they were sending me this to gas me up. Look what they said about your son. He's dead. What do you want me to do? The fuck you want from me? I had to tell these people to stop sending me these horrific things people were posting about my son. Rowan, I've even established, I was like, half these people should despise me, and I don't blame them if they do. I don't need anyone's shout out. I don't. All these people are talking about me. I don't need anybody's help. I get all the attention I need. Fucking hell. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, I apologize to D. Higgins because she was sheerly targeted because of her financial support of these individuals that I believe were on that fuck shit, which we're all on some fuck shit, but it ain't my business, and it ain't fuck shit I care about. And some of it I was misled about, and I'm very upset about it. I'm very upset, and I'm very confused, and it's perplexing. You want to talk about gaslighting? Holy fuck. I love this. The look of a man who just apologized to known pants shitter Lauren Christ. Yeah, I had no right to go after her. She's got issues. What am I going to do? Who am I to sit there and attack that woman over and over and over again the way I did? I was just trying to get to anybody I could in that community because I was constantly being gassed up from morning to night. All right? So I apologize to DC Media. Yep. Can you point out the fallacy in that? I apologize to Lauren Christ. Yep. I'm mentally ill too. I wouldn't want somebody bagging on me because I have issues. I don't know what her problem. She wants to draw pictures and have goofy conversations, and that's a problem for me. How? I apologize to Nova. I apologize to everybody for the things I should have apologized for. I'm not sorry for anything that I'm right about, but I know when I'm wrong. Look like 1980s John Bon Jovi. Why do these people hate me so much? You guys used to sing my praises. Missy Ann, that's right. I did apologize to Missy Ann because tragic. Fuck with her and her kids. And we're going to talk about it. Oh, you know the man who's like, people are attacking my children and my brother. My children and my... Hey, to quote the great Dragnock, stop shielding yourself with your children. Okay? Because that's exactly what you're doing. You admitted to playing a year-long game with me and my community and then immediately went into victim mode. Me and my kids, people attacking my kids. Don't upload videos saying, where's your wiener then? Trigilla Ice? Yeah, they loved me 3 days ago. And you can tell they're all fake because Hussy's just there. Hussy was gladly taking my money, sending me food and eggs. Oh, that sounds good. You know, complimenting on my parenting. And then, boom, I'm a bad parent and all that overnight. It wants your apology, but you're still canceled. Yeah, exactly. So, and D. Higgins. Who's next? Oh, I don't know. You forgot Charlie Gold? If I'm missing anybody, fuck, line them up. You know what I'm saying? I won't be apologizing to Jasmine the sequel. That'll never happen. So don't you can keep that one off your list. She platformed straight lies about me and my family. And I've not received an apology, a retraction. I've received hate for it. But I never received anything else from her. Yeah, Hussy said my kid should never be brought up, and he brought up my kid how many times yesterday, the last 2 days? Multiple times. It's gross because Ken is a grown man, almost 50 years old, who lived a life of privilege, and now, since he failed to launch, he has to be on the government teat, and New York City is the best place to do that because of the staunch liberalism. You're going to get a handout every day. You know, you can swim through an ocean of needles and feces to get your food stamps. So, you know, this is a man who is delusional. He has no business speaking on anybody's children. I mean, you want to, I mean, dude, I can play the smear game real easy. And trust me, if you mention him again, we're going to take that next step. And I'm going to stick you with a label is what I'm going to do. Okay. I just want you to understand that. It's a label that I've been using for years. And it's called mental pedophile. You know what a mental pedophile is? Let me explain to you what a mental pedophile is. It's somebody who has to lie and use your child to get a reaction out of you. Now, how does that make them a mental pedophile? Because who preys on children? For a rush. Pedos. Now, you're not touching them, but you're sure as fuck creating a fake scenario in your head so you can get one over on them and get a dopamine rush. So, keep talking about him, Ken. Keep talking about him. All right, let's move on. Ron and his Discord hags keep screeching about how their community is not toxic. Ron, show me where the toxic is. Trans Hulk Hogan will flip on Traj. Give it time. We all have our popcorn ready. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you just make a Jew joke? And then here later on, you drop a hard R N-word. So, yeah, I really want you to preach to me about my morality. That's funny. That is a grown man with a beard in a pink wig. That is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. That is not part of that man's identity. So now they're an ally for Ken. Remember last year when they were just, you know, all over, he's not a trans man. Oh, but now he's an ally. Now they're an ally, of course. Of course. Where the wind takes you, right, Gigi? You know, I don't police my chat, and I didn't find that offensive. I don't. So you're just going to have to get over that. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Oh, Negs allowed it. Oh, what? I allowed people just to say what the fuck they want? Jesus Christ, I can smell the scum through the screen. That's my pheromones. You know you want to fuck. DC thinks Gigi will be confirmed to be a whatever racist. DC hate of certain gay people is indicative of her hate for certain gay people. That's Gigi, or they're speaking for Gigi. It is this person, and this person. Reactive, Atomic Age Animal, and they both are speaking for him. They're speaking for him. Clara's convinced. Now, look, how many times have they mentioned Gigi during all this? We mentioned his DMs once. The story here is that Tragic played our community for an entire year and turned me against a bunch of people under false pretenses. But you're ignoring that. You're really, really fighting hard for Gigi again. This is the same shit this beta male did for a year. He won. They said they, and every time we had a conversation about something that was related to me or somebody else, and then they did this to me, and then they did this to me, and then they did, like, bro, like, this has always been about you. This isn't even this has nothing to do with you, and it's about you.
Gave Nick's cheeseburger money, honey, 100.
It's all about you. You're telling me you're not there posting. All hail Rowan. Claire's convinced he has an account where he runs Bartertown. That's what she wants to know. She's willing to consort. I don't have that information. I know he's discounted life, so I have to assume that he's on here controlling the narrative too. Yep. See, here's the stuff that he's. Oh, okay. Hey, Cecil. You're on Instagram. I DM'd you hours after you posted a fucking selfie. And you don't have time to contact me now? So Negs is trying to be friends with Charlie Gold so that Charlie can convince Callie. Is this the real Cecil McFly? I sent her and told her that the 2 no contacts were dropped by the judge.
Mystery 1 gave Nick's cheeseburger money, honey, 100.
I could prove Discounted Life is Gigi. I could prove it. He offered to give me the fucking channel. All hail Miss Mystery. It's Gigi. People can fuck off. Okay, so Cecil... Has Cecil forgot how to do her due diligence all of a sudden?
Cheeseburger money, honey, 100.
All hail Breeze. Like, are you going to lose your credibility with me too, Cecil? Like, it really matters. I guess I just DM'd you the other day and told you what was up. Did you go tweet that, or are you just part of the problem? There's no lol suit. There is not a Hater Nation lol suit.
Art gave Nick's cheeseburger money, honey, 100.
All hail Zestuet. Thank you, Zestu. Oh, but DC Girl is now teaming up with Negs to own Gaining Ground because he embarrassed her 2 years ago, despite DC Media Girl claiming Negs is a neo-Nazi who doxed her. It's amazing. I emailed you. I don't know why you're out here acting new. Because I emailed you 2 days ago. I messaged you 2 days ago. Do you not check your Instagram but once a week? Is that it? Because what I'm hearing right here is you just helping perpetuate narratives and rumors when I'm in your DM. You're talking to the source. You're trying to report on a guy that you're not even willing to talk to. How does that work? How are you unwilling to talk to me but still report on my story? Oh, and they think this is me. I am Mr. Meeseeks. They think this is me. It's not. I don't have a Twitter. I'm in my Discord all day. She said shit back in December too, not your friend. Whatever. Well then, Cecil, you're part of the problem then. You guys are panicking now that you've lost me as an ally. No, you know, DC, so many people threw tropes around. That's probably one of them that just stuck. I mean, let's be real. I meet the visual criteria. Ron's goal seems to be simple. Throw everyone who had his back under the bus for a slip of DC's crusty pie. I have an interest in my life, thank you. They may not know it, but I do. It's like an initiation ceremony. A big haze. He must prove his distance from the antis at all costs. Did you not see where all the antis flipped on me for no reason? Did you not see that? Did you miss the part where Tragic played us for a year? Anyway. Even people like Belinda, who was still defending him in Hussey's live stream this morning. I like Belinda, but, I mean, I just... Like, I can't, man. I can't. If I talk to her, that's me talking to Gigi. I can't do that. I won't do that. That woman is loyal, but he will push too far. Oh, I will, huh? Distancing myself from people who have the ears of people who are very deceptive, lying, and manipulative. Yeah, I don't want to fucking relay any information between me and them. It's no disrespect to her. I just don't want to do it. I've blocked everybody on my phone that I gave my number from. Anybody that was Hater Nation, Anti-Hater Nation, well, I blocked them. Like them or not, blocked them. I don't want this shit coming onto this ever again. It's back in middle school, right? But see, that's also my problem is I don't see any of these people in my streams, but I hear about them being in all the streams where I'm being fucking drugged to filth. And trust me, I check to see who's watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are these people now? I guarantee there's a stream later that Hussy does or something. They're going to be right there watching it. That's my problem. I mean, I'm allowed to fucking not like that. When people that I genuinely respect and like and help out have time to listen to people talk bad about me, but don't have time to come over and be entertained by me. I was minding my own business, watching old commercials. I'm writing this shit out. I'm trying to write everything right now, right? I'm trying to get these legal shit out of the way, and then I'm trying to correct my reputation on the internet so I can proceed forward and make a living. Okay? That's all I'm trying to do. He said, Silvana, she was asking too many questions and quizzing him. That's why he got rid of her. What? Does he mean she wasn't a yes man? No. Your regard. She went from, she just didn't like the fact that I called Peanut out on being a fair-weathered friend, and she wouldn't let it go. She was berating me publicly. She was berating me privately. She was berating me in a room full of people when we weren't even talking about this shit. We could be talking about a Jell-O recipe, and she would rush in, oh, it's my shiza, and throw a bunch of Hater Nation shit right in the middle of the thread. So, far off, all right? There are plenty of people in here who disagree with me and disagree with me vehemently privately. I don't know where you guys get this that I prune this community for ass kissers, because I couldn't stand it if everybody was just telling me how great I am, how awesome everything. I couldn't fucking stand that. Somebody complimented some food I made and it was not good, and I reprimanded them on the spot. I did. I said, don't tell me it's good. It's not. Which, and it wasn't good. So yeah, I don't like people telling me what, yes, I was a sickly kid and an only child, and I was praised and told I could be whatever I wanted, told I was smart and good looking, because that's what you do with your parents. I'm not an entitled brat. Everything I have before you, I've earned, okay? This is mine. I bought this. I bought the bed. I bought the table. I bought the furniture downstairs. I stocked my whole kitchen with new gadgets. I did that. Jesus. Rowan tells me, Missy tells me, Jana tells me, fucking people tell me. Trust me. I still think there's a different drama to come with Death and Hussy and Tragic, but I find it funny when she called Negs Loyal Hive Tupperware hags. This is controlled by the Gaining Grounds hive mind. You could tell because it's very hyper focused on him and how he's so great and how he's the victim. Remember, he's been a victim for 2 years now, guys. Going to Hawaii every other month, fucking victim. Yeah, my life is so bad. Why don't you go? Why don't you stop pretending you're so unbothered, log off Discounted Life, and go be with the people that you so vehemently protect on the internet? The ones that you use for your ass pat and dopamines. How dare you say that? How dare you? All right, here we go. That would have been hilarious, though. Maybe he could still do it. They want me dressed up like Hitler. Carry a bouquet of roses or something else. As long as he... Okay. There's no DMs being exposed. I'm telling everybody. I've been saying that. I've been saying it. They're not going to be exposed. They won't be exposed. Too bad he's too far in roll over and show belly mode to put his BPD meltdown to funny use. That's crazy. So, me not liking being lied to and gaslit and used because he confessed to that is me having a BPD meltdown. That's crazy. That's wild how that works. Atomic Age Animal has rewritten my reality, guys. Wait! So when Belinda speaks to center-left fucking Joe Biden voter Gigi, she's dead to him. See how concentrated they are on Gigi? She's a strong-based conservative who bent the knee to the woke mob. Yeah, that's how I view that. That's how I view that. Absolutely. I pick my loyalties very specifically. If somebody says I voted for this guy because I wanted my student loans gone, I'm not going to judge them. But I watched this guy play victim for a year. And pretend to be somebody else for a year and lie to people and gaslight them and then fly to Hawaii and then do all this stuff and could bitch and moan about how big of a victim he is and all this. And then he goes out and votes for the worst presidential candidate in all time while enjoying a very conservative state's non-compliant attitude. It was, you don't understand. You don't understand. If you don't understand the logic behind that, how you can look at somebody like that. He did it because he said, fuck Trump. That's what he told me. He didn't give a shit about you, your country, because he's got his money. He's got his comfort. He's got his life. What are you going to take away from him? He's living in Ron DeSantis, Florida. The rest of the country's burning, and he's safe. So yeah, I'm going to pick my allegiances with people very carefully. Very carefully. He is not center. That dude is not center. You don't vote that way to say fuck the other guy because mean tweets and be center. When you're center, you consider policies. Oh, but I sound dumb? What are you talking about? See, that's what I'm talking about. What's the fallacy in my argument? What's the fallacy in my argument? That he's flaky and he can't be trusted. So my argument that somebody can't be trusted is stupid. See, again, you're incapable of considering both sides of the tail and both sides of the coin. You're incapable of doing that. You just look at the side and you go, it is what it is. No, this is deeper than that. I'm trying to tell you this individual is self-serving, and that's all they've ever been. All they've ever cared about is themselves. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You understand that, right? Is it penetrating yet? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, you know what? I'm just doing what y'all do. I don't like Gigi because he's fake and he's very fake and cannot be trusted. And I don't like Peanut because she's a liar. She's two-faced and she's a fake. So yeah. You're just going to have to get over it. I don't like them. And I'm just doing what you do is I'm pointing out the fallacies in their logic. But when I do it, it's bad. See, that's what's funny. This whole fucking site is being controlled by one or two people, and it's crazy. Not this site, this thread. I'm certain this is part of it. For a woman whose YouTube channel is devoted to shit-talking others, she has the thinnest of thin skins and cannot let anything roll off her back. Remember how obsessively she lurked in all the Andy's live streams and how she would spurg out about tiny channels like Fedora Chicks and about easily ignored rereads like Scott Stevens, DC Media Crone is made of glass and dandelion fluff. But I'm sure she does want to catch Gigi using all the no-noest of words about Charlie Gold. I wouldn't mind getting a glimpse of strong-based conservative Gigi's Charlie. Oh, see, there you go again. There you go. You guys go right to racism, but you're the arbiters of morality and all logic, right? Yeah, sure. It's easy to be a racist behind a fake name. It's the hilarious part about you is you think that you're not a racist because you're doing it behind a fake name. That's really who you are. You understand that, right? And if we could find out who you are, then people would absolutely be justified in saying you're a fucking racist. They would have every right. Yeah, was she celebrating in the streets? What do you want me to do here? I'm trying to make right on all the things that I was. Because, see, Tragic played me. Gigi and Peanut don't give a fuck. So I'm pushing forward with the way I need to, with what I need to do. You're just messing with me. You know what? Hey, it's whatever, man. I'm just saying that nobody listens to me, and I'm trying to tell people, like, I don't trust that dude. If I tell him something, he's going to tell everybody. And I got to assume that if I tell somebody else something, they're going to tell somebody because I've used my one tell. So I'm really only basing this off of my own dumbass. Ron should quit fucking around and release the DMs he claims he has. Nope. She's not really, since he's really not one to hold back. How many DMs have I dropped? I dropped some of Tragic's because he's a very deranged individual. I think if you had anything that was on GG that was so earth-shattering, it would be long released, long since released. I think this whole game he's playing is trying to suck up this DC to get on her side and help with his re-entry to YouTube. You guys are stupid. I'm done on YouTube. Been saying it for a month. I don't want to be a part of Hater Nation. I have my own community. Will you stop with this? Somebody needs to go tell Gigi to log off and take a breath. Because that's what this is all about. This is nothing but a campaign. I have seen Gigi reference 50 times. Why are they so concerned about defending him? Why are they so concerned, focused on that? That is not the big picture here. That is not the big picture here.
Scotty gave Nick's cheeseburger money, honey 100.
All hail Scotty Too Hottie. I avoid Ron's commercial streams because they make me feel 100 years old. Ah, aren't they? Yeah. Anyway. I'm not trying to be a part of any community. I have my own community. I've been building this community for 5 years. I don't need to adopt another community to bolster me. If people want to watch me because I made right by some stuff and I changed direction, then that's their personal choice, believe it or not. You know, I know you like conservative freedoms but love to vote for them socialist policies, but you're going to have to pick a lane. You got to pick a lane. In terms of outing Gigi here, DC would be disappointed. Most of the regulars have been posting here before it was a separate thread, long before Gigi went on Charlie Gold. So if he is here, kudos for blending in. Remember, this thread was separate from the... Oh, here you go running. See, you guys are panicking, just like Tragic and Death did. Panic. Panic at the disco. I think DC is running gay ops with Ron, trying to see if Cliff will reveal himself. No, only Tragic, Death, Gigi, Peanut run the gay ops. Okay, so let me see let me as you this as of some... What the fuck? What is DC's beef with Gigi? You know, besides the raging homophobia. There's... Whatever. Also, I popped in the... See, that's... You guys are a propaganda machine for this man. You're a propaganda machine for this man. I see it. Any average human being could see it. Also, I popped in the Fedora stream, same apartment, blah, 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 laptop, chips are down. I never heard anything nasty like that come out of Gigi or Peanut's mouth. All I can remember is have Fedora Tragic, send Tragic the laptop she's not using. When the chips are down, I heard nothing nasty like that come out of Gigi or Peanut's mouth. What do you mean nasty? Send somebody a laptop. That's nasty, guys. Did you know that? Sending somebody free fucking shit is a fucking crime? Jesus. I'm not reading this shit about the fucking laptop. These people are so petty. They're ignoring the fact that Tragic ran a year-long gay op. They're just ignoring that. You know why? Because Death and Tragic are in Gigi's DMs. Right now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. As far as I can recall, DC had a massive crush on him. This was before he came out. Talking about Gigi. He was not monetized. Always shouted him out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get in the computer thing because it's stupid. Okay, not going over the computer thing. The Neg shit is getting a little dark. On a Hussy stream today, Tragic and Death were verbally pummeling Negs, mentioning that he would say he sees shit that isn't there, that he needs to get. Yeah, I do. I have had paranormal experiences. How dare you take these paranormal experiences I had with my son and then use them against me as my mental illness? I can't help what I saw. You think I could help that? You think I'm comfortable with that? You don't think I've not talked to a doctor about that? You not think that's connected to my trauma? Wow. These people are foul. I tapped out pretty early. Death's angry, ranty voice rivals the mix of Peanut and French Fry Girl. What's she up to anymore? About 340. But hey, they're all getting views, so a light diversion into Angie land. Pardon my shift vids for ever stuck on mobile. This is just a random, okay, blah, blah, blah. Angie, yeah, see, they've already moved on to Angie Ree. They've already moved on. They defended Gigi for a whole day. Defended Gigi for a whole day. Tragic admits to running a year-long gay op after all this stuff, and they're quiet. They're silent. They put a picture of this fat-headed pit bull here. BPD my ass. Gigi, never say who you are. As far as I know, you are a farmer. DC, you see how hard they're fighting for him, right? How many accounts do you think he has there? How many of these accounts do you think is actually him defending himself? I've seen it. This is wild, dude. Y'all are fucking nuts. I tried to get on this troll account. I suck at it. I can't. I'm not good at it. I'm not a good troll. I'm good at trolling with myself, with my own words, apparently. Look, I'm not trying to be a paranoid, delusional, whatever about this Kiwi Farms thing, but I'm not. I'm just noticing a pattern. It's very one-sided. Very one-sided. Oh, by the way, Frankie did not grab anybody's wieners in a VR chat. That was a political move by us to further. Not defame his character, but to make him look bad. Again, we were playing internet politicians. We took what looked very bad, but turns out I'm going to tell you something here. Look, man, I don't fuck with online gaming. My kid does, and there's all kinds of people in there. And my kid knows to get out if people are on some fuck shit, so whatever. They weren't doing anything. They were doing it to each other, grown men, and they were making fun of Tragic, which puts a whole nother light on it. They were making fun of him. His video, where's my pee-pee? Where's my wiener? Where's my pee-pee? Where's my penis? Whatever the video was. They were making fun of him. Okay, so I have to come clean about the video. I don't have anything else. Whatever, people are into different things. I'm not even going to sit here and judge it. I have to walk back this shit because I was lied to and misled by Tragic and Death and Hussey for so long, fed so much misinformation that I thought these people, I thought Hussey was a true ally because the motherfucker took a financial hit for me. Didn't really take it from me. He took it because he's too pig-headed to stop running his mouth. That's why he got yeeted. Yet Tragic lied to hundreds of people about the shit with Frank. So yeah, I'm gonna make it right by Frank. You guys can make your own decision about Frank, about DC. You can make your decisions about, as we always have in this community. We've always made our own decisions. We've always just been like, fuck it. I don't like that motherfucker, but I like that guy on the screen, and that's who I'm here for. Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm saying, Charmed and Dangerous. Everybody can't. I have a duty to make it right? I have a duty to report exactly what the truth is. That's my responsibility with the platform. If I don't do that, then I am derelict in my duty. I'm not a real content creator. I'm just an asshole with a camera and an ego. So. People say I take this too serious. Yes, I do. He'll do it again. He's probably going to do it to me next, Hatman. But that's all right because he already buried himself by admitting that he lied to everybody for a year. How many communities has he done this to? Oh, hey, DC, they're policing if you celebrated Holocaust Memorial Day. You know, I can't wait till they see if I celebrated my son's birthday or the day he passed away too. You know, I guess that's next, right? Idiots. Um, Caucasity, I say that all the time now, and I do believe I got it from DC. I do believe I got it from DC. I think I heard her say something about the caucasity of something I did, and I was like, yeah, I like that. That was not Frank talking in the VR video. He was with other adults, and this all makes sense, right? And this all makes sense because it was a short clip and it was taken out of context, and it makes sense now. They were making fun of Tragic. They were making fun of him. I mean, like, fuck, man. Whatever. A bunch of dudes want to get in a VR chat and make fun of a dude saying, "Look, shit, where's my pee-pee?" That's whatever. Who am I to say? It's cringy, but so was Tragic's video was cringy. That fake gangsta fronting. Did you see that? How sad was that? I've never felt so bad for a grown man in my life. Still inappropriate around kids, yes. Yes, it is. But, I mean, maybe they didn't even know what the fuck they were doing. All I know is I went too far with it. It was misrepresented to me, and I have a duty to present it as it was. It was a joke making fun of Tragic's cringy pee-pee video. That's what it was. Tragilla Ice. Yes, Cliff. Never revealing yourself if you are indeed a farmer in any capacity. See, DC. These are all Cliff. Even if they're not Cliff, they're Cliff. This dude was sending me things to post. You understand that, right? Pictures, captions, stuff like that. Ideas. All the time. All the time he was sending me stuff. So don't think that he's not telling other people. He's the one that there was something before I got yeeted that I needed on farms. He's the one that said, let me see if I can do something about that. Oh, and it was on the farms within an hour. It isn't the first time he's wondered where his PP is. Yeah, I'm apologizing for slander and the things I've done wrong to people. I'm not going to be bagging on any of these individuals going forward because I was misled and I'm very wrong and I got a lot to. I mean, I still like the whole Shabisky thing. I got to look into that now. So now I got to have a conversation with this guy. Already cleared the thing up with Pimp Monk because Tragic picked and choose which people were allowed to not be lied about. So. Cliff, never reveal your secret Kiwi Farms account. You might even be a true and honest fan. God, they are sucking your dick, dude. Wow. I just caught up with the last few pages and holy fuck, these people need to leave the house. DC, take your dog out. He won't get stolen either. Ron, though, Ron is one of those people who should stay off the internet. He takes it too seriously. He is like even more autistic Tonka Saw. I love how you, like, I know who Tonka Saw is. Like, what the, I'm not a professional wrestler. I'm not that dude. What are you talking about? Your name is Chaotic Pizza Party, and you have a face swap with Natter and Foodie Beauty. That's your identity. I think Cecil will cover this, and I hope she does. This is all getting rather insane. It has gone the Operation Wall Street route. Whatever. Good for you. I will say that guy Tragic is legit scary. This is the only thing they've had to say about this in the last 24 hours. This is it. This is it about Tragic admitting to this shit for a year and threatening me. They continue. They go right back to kissing Gigi's ass immediately. Yeah, I'm not about the drama, and I'm mental, and I need to get offline. This is because this is propaganda. That's all this is. This is all this is. At least the folks at CNN put their face and real name out there when they spew their, and Fox News when they spew their fucking rhetoric and their propaganda, right? It's all propaganda. It's all propaganda. I'm a propagandist. Whatever. I will say that guy Tragic is legit scary. Like cruel to animals and children, tortures women in his basement. Scary. I know nothing about him and want to keep it that way. He gets a big no thanks from me. Same with the British dude he had on your panel. Your channel is next. Same vibe. No, that was Headwork, but your channel is next is out there running that homophobe operative against me now, right? Because you don't like some of the vernacular I used against men. So you want equality until you're treated equal. And then when you're treated equal, all of a sudden now you're a gay man. You see how that works, right? You're not equal with me anymore. So which is it? Are we equal or not? Do I have to treat you like a gay man, or can I treat you like a man? I don't understand. I thought I wasn't supposed to care about you being gay. Well, which is it? I don't care about you being gay, or I do. I mean, am I supposed to care about you being gay? Is it supposed to be a big deal to me, or is it not? I don't know. I thought I was being accepting, treating you like I would any other man on the internet. I'm going to tell you something. Your channel is next. I wasn't a bigot, a homophobe, any of that for over a year to you. I'm sure as fuck not that now because I don't like your boyfriend. Smoke one of these over this bong. I gotta clean it today. Yeah, I see him out there running his mouth, trying to stick tropes on me again, like everybody else did. You know that I, and you all think that. See, this is what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks that I'm hemmed up in some legal issues because of my mouth, and I am, but it's not as bad as you think it is. I'm not in any trouble. I didn't do anything illegal. I have First Amendment. I violated terms of service. So now they're trying to take this situation that they think is happening, which it's not. I've clarified it for multiple times, but I'm a lying piece of shit and out of my mind. So anything I say about my life is not true. Whatever they say is true. I can't remember my point, but it's just like, what do you think is happening to me? And okay, here's my point. They're taking this and they think that they could just say whatever they want about me, and it's true now because I have legal issues. I'm not in trouble. There's no lol suit. Nobody's suing me. You know how much it costs to sue me? What are they going to take? You can't take my house. Can't take my house. Can't take my car. You're not going to take anything, matter of fact. Couldn't take nothing. I have a thing called free will, and I also have a policy called come take it. That's my policy. Come take it. Come physically take it. All right, we gotta move on with this thing. So I found this thumbnail on one of those channels that read Reddit posts, and as soon as I saw it, I knew what needed to be done. Activities of Negs and his Discord of ass lickers. This is Gigi, dude. You guys show your hands so bad. It looks like Peanut, Angry Pistachio will be going live tonight. I expect Negs and Nova reacts. No, I'm not reacting to Peanut. You think I'll go watch Marge Shot interviews if I want to hear a chain smoker talk incoherently. Maybe even stream snipes and bathroom rants by Shaquana. Nobody cares. Your channel is next. Is American, the London guy with somebody called Headwork. I've never seen him in Negative Nation. I've seen him around in Negative Nation. Seems a little strange and weird attitude. I would agree about the scary vibes from him. According to Negs, he was a Patreon member who a few days ago canceled his subscription after he said some horrific things to two female members of Negative Nation. Of course, this Headwork guy has a different story. With these people, I'm trying to remember that saying about there being three versions of the truth, yours, theirs, and actual events. He did say those things, and he did cancel his Patreon unprovoked and unannounced. It was 72 hours. He upped his pledge and then deleted it. I knew that Marge Shot. I met her at many Reds games. I always use her as a reference because she was always such a gnarly old lady, man. She's like, how you doing? Smoking a cigar. She smoked cigars, and she had a fucking big old dog with her at all the games, Shotzi. It was crazy, man. I live close to Cincinnati, so Cincinnati Reds games, $10 a ticket, put the kids in the car, hit the interstate, and you're home before midnight, right? All right, so in regards to tragic here, do you think Gigi's former mod is a farmer? The Pancakes, probably. I think he's got, because Pancakes, look, he told me that Pancakes, that his mods do a lot of his bidding for him. His mods provide him with info. His mods go out and do the digging. They do the screenshotting. They do the posting. And I know how he treated me and what I did. I wouldn't post exactly what he told me, but I would take what he would type and I'd make it actually funny. But he gave me a lot of stuff to post, so I know how he works. So he's probably got a lot of people out here doing his bidding because he wants to pretend that he's the arbiter of morality when he's on panel with the sick and struggling. Okay, regarding Traj. He's playing one too many women off against each other, especially with this Death woman who seems to have overlooked the messages he sent to another Negs Inner Circle member, Shan. We love Shan. She is our paparazzi. Death has a problem with that, apparently. Shan makes the greatest memes of me. I'm telling you. There is a drama here waiting to happen. I keep hearing Death hates Hussy because he called her a bitch. That's true. I'm not sure when or where. And Tragic just told me last week that they had a screaming match on the phone. These are the people who have decided to dogpile me. You wonder why I'm out here making shit right? These people scream at each other all hours of the night, call off work to deal with this stuff, and then admit to playing a long game with you to finesse money out of your female members. And they're more worried about Gigi's reputation. Same. There's a drama here waiting to happen. I keep hearing Death hates Hussy. Death was going to take Hussy down at one point, so I don't know what Death has on these fools, but it must be bad. I cannot find that info, but apparently Tragic sweet talked her into helping Hussy with his channel, and she's only doing it because she's in the Tragic. This also explains Death's irrational dislike of Sparks. Sparks used to flirt quite openly with Tragic. This could explain Death's total dislike of the woman. Is Death really doing all of this and dedicating so much of her time to helping Hussy full-time by the looks of it for free? Well, no, she said she was being paid by these other people, but she was giving me hundreds of dollars, so I don't know. Caucasity. Arrogant or entitled behavior by white people. A blend of Caucasian and audacity. Yup. I'm down with it. The amusing thing is there is no talk of race or anything in this live stream she is talking about. He talks about his diarrhea for 5 minutes, and I start to think it was the imaginary race issues on screen that got her. She genuinely saw 3 white people talking about another white creator and tweets her disapproval based on whiteness. This is despite the fact that she is too very white. Can't make it up. When there was a black woman on Hussy's panel, they called her a token. What do these people want exactly? Do they know? Well, I mean, that is a fair accusation to levy at Hussy. But you could say that about anybody that's on Hussy's panel. Everybody's a token. Hussy fires up his live stream, turns it around, lets Death defame, lie, and slander, lets Tragic be creepy as fuck, and doesn't make a dime, but just sits there and cheers it on. Y'all don't see that, do you? Yeah, I mean, we do. I'm sure we do. Hussy called Death a bitch in a drama stream when he was still Miss Hussy on YouTube. It was around the time Negs went on with Hussy. Look these people. They attract each other. When they have a falling out, it's gonna be great because you know the shit that they're gonna drop on one another is gonna be fucking juicy, dude. Death still hates Hussy. You kidding me? Death never liked me. If she liked me, she would have made an attempt. She'd made an attempt to apologize after her attempt to control the narrative failed. Hussy's trash bag for what he did to Sparks. He had no right. Hussy, I don't know. Hussy's ruined himself. You know what I'm saying? Hussy has ruined his reputation. The only way that you had any good standing was because of me. You have no good standing now. None. I'm good with more people than I was before I got yeeted. I feel like I'm on the right side of history now. And I didn't have to jeopardize anything. All I had to do was make it right. There's a lot of Morris. I hope you're doing okay and taking care of your mentals, girl. I hope Negs exposed Gigi because he's a user and he slanders, lies, defames people when he can't use them anymore. Yep, that's true. I hope Negs opened his eyes now and see I was telling the truth. Ron, you're getting a taste of what I went through back in June of 2020. Rabbit hole goes deep. Rabbit hole goes deep, man. Real deep. Shan is who DMs Negs has been leaking. Tragic says Death controls Hussy and Negs gaslights. Tragic thinks he is a player, I guess. It tells one person one thing and another a different version. This is the video of Shan's Discord messages with Tragic and Death. This is public information, so. I think this is too much tism for me. Jesus is people. But it's not too much tism for you to sit there and jump through hoops and do mental gymnastics for Gigi, right? You don't see that weird? Like you see this and you go, oh, it's too much. I can't do it. I can't do it. But Gigi, oh, I just said the thing. I just can't do it. I'm just so exhausted. The mental gymnastics. I pulled a hammy. Gigi. Get the fuck out of here. And they end it with, get a hobby so you don't look like massive jack-offs online for thousands of people. You have avatars of random people you hate as your fucking face. You are acting like a jack-off for thousands of people, too. Why do you have this air of arrogance about you on this website? You are no better than anybody else, man. You are a jack-off just like the fucking rest of us. You're a fucking loser just like the rest of us. The only difference between me and you is I know I'm a loser and you're in denial. Idiots. A poser? Fucking A, man. Well, no, that's what Tragic told me, is that Death was going to destroy Hussey, was going to get in with him and destroy him. I don't have any love, man. No love. Hey, you got it. I got what I got. I got what I had coming. I lost my channels. I've had to eat crow for the last 3 days. And yeah, so you get to do the same now. These people are mad because they got caught. Nothing more. Nobody's lied about them. Nobody's slandered them. Nobody's done anything wrong to them. Again, I have to tell you, and I'm going to remind you, Gigi, before you go over to Kiwi Farms and read about how Negs tore your fucking shitty illiterate post apart, that this guy confessed to lying to all of us. That includes you. But if you don't care, that just proves my point right. Yeah, let's see if they'll post these things from their personal Facebook. I want to see Olive Oil, Atomic Age Animal, the Dominatrix, all the other R-Guards in there. Go to their personal Facebook and post these same things to the world. I don't care about Kiwi Farms. I've been new about Kiwi Farms. It's just a bunch of fucking low-T bullies who have to hide, but they don't have any balls. They're like, how dare you say racial slurs? Then they commit to say a racial slur. Negs better take it easy on this N-word. It says the N-word. I'm like, what? Don't fucking gaslight everybody every 2 syllables. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, man. People think I'm throwing people under the bus. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. I got thrown under the bus by Hussey. Why is that not even a topic? I guarantee if Gigi and if I was still doing his bidding at 5 in the morning for in regards to Charlie, he would be, I would be right there. They'd be right in there, shredding Hussey over bringing up my child multiple times in 48 hours. But no, there's no mention of that. No mention of what Tragic did. Only that Gigi is their princess, and that. What you got on Gigi? What you got? Why are you so concerned? Why is that the focus of any of this? Why is he the concern of you randos? You randos. You see what I'm saying? Death didn't like that people were supporting Hussey, so that's probably partially why she did it too. Hey, Death, I want to tell you something. The moment I yeeted you, my numbers went up, my subs went up, my followers went up, and my income went up. I'm going to outperform my last month by about 25% since getting rid of you. And that is in a week, not an entire month. That's a week. A 25% increase in a week after you were gone. Creep Show Cliff is appropriate. All these people are Creep Show. All of them are. Creep Show Trigilla Ice. Creep Show Death. They should call her ass Creeping Death. Fucking Creep Show Hussy. Well, no, Hussy don't have multiple fucking accounts. He's too stupid to even fucking log into the computer that his audience bought him. I got the money, assholes. Fucking dick. It's funny when he flexes his veneers on me. When I'm looking at this computer, I paid $1,500 for it, and before it, I got ripped off $1,200 for another computer, and I bought that one immediately. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to save money. I had to dip into my savings, but I'm gonna write that $1,200 off because I got to file my taxes. I file my taxes, right? Fuck it. I got the money, assholes. She said she took half our Discord. No, she did not. I yeeted her, Pancakes, several other people, and and so many more people came back after I yeeted all these people that we're still at the same number we were before I started yeeting people. So I don't know what she's talking about. Imagine flexing fake teeth. I'm gonna see if I can't find a video real quick. By the way, it's Saturday. It's -4 degrees. The roads are covered in ice and snow. I'm going to be on the internet all day. People can eat my ass. My kids are going to be on the internet. We're actually, later on, we're going to go to the bowling alley. It's about a mile away. And to this retro gaming shop. We're going to go buy, I think, we're either going to buy an old Nintendo or an Atari. If I can get it reasonably priced, that is. Let me see here. People left her server because she added head work to it. She's focusing on two really nasty gentlemen. Oh, you're at work for 48 hours? I work from home, so I never leave home. I never leave work. Between having to hustle to make money for the table, for the food, and having a house and a kid, I'm basically, that's my life, is work. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. No, Headwork is an asshole. I can't believe he said that stuff about y'all and me. I mean, I'm like, yo, you are not a very kind man. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to figure out where I upload. I hated that my content got nuked, man. Fuck, I had so much good content up, too. I mean, I still have it all. I just gotta find it. It's fucking stupid. Whatever. No. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for a video. It'll pay off if I can find it. My voiceovers. Dude, I'm so unorganized. This is stupid. I'm so unorganized. Anyway, fuck, I can't find it. By the way, we do have a new subscriber notification here on Twitch. I forgot to tell everybody, so I did change it. I did keep my word. I changed it. I hope it went through anyway. But so yeah, next person that subscribes, you're gonna see the next, yeah. I'm gonna find this video, man. God damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna find it. I'm determined now. I'm absolutely determined. What's up, Nikki? This is not a cigarette. I mean, it is a cigarette, but it's hemp. So, it's not fucking that poisonous. It's not good for me. But it's also not carcinogen-laden fucking horse shit made by R.J. Reynolds. So, I've been smoke-free for 6 months. Yesterday, matter of fact. Alright, I gotta figure out where the fuck I saved this at, man. I've made so many videos over the years.
In San Francisco is all about, well, you know, gay bathhouses. It's all about round the clock sex. It's all, come on,
man. I'm sorry. I'm caught off guard now.
San Francisco is all about, well, you know, gay bathhouses. It's all about round the clock sex. It's all, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh man, I gotta finish. I gotta edit the sound effects though, because I need a little bonk on his head. I don't know. I needed something. It took me 10 minutes to make, so there's that. That's a quote from him, by the way. That's a Joe Biden quote, okay? I didn't edit that. That's him. That's him quoted directly. So, just want to make that clear. Don't fault me for what the president said. Shit. He knows about them gay bathhouses, though, don't he? Damn. What you up to, Joe? I ain't hating, buddy. Get you some, boy. Get you some. Pop in balloon knots. I don't give a fuck. I ain't had sex in 2 years, man. I'm jealous, if anything. I'm never gonna find this video. I can't find it. Yeah, I've been going live for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Bad boy tragic. Bad boy tragic. Nags, nobody wants to hear your pathetic apologies. Yeah? Look at this dude. He's so fucking creepy, man. This dude is insanely creepy. I didn't realize he was this creepy. I had no idea he was this disturbed. People tried to warn me. Dude, this is not the person I've known for a year, by the way. This is not the end. This is what confuses me. This is what perplexes me. Is because I'm the same person. I'm the same person that shared the meme directed at DC. I'm the same person who said the things he said on Twitter. I'm the same person who called them out. I've been the same person the entire time. I've not changed. I meant everything I said. That's why I say it. But this dude, he's got his little group of sycophants now. But I mean, like, I don't think he understands is that he used me and I was his ally, and then he admitted to fucking playing me and lying to me, and now I've made amends with all the people he did wrong, and he thinks that he's in the right for what? How are you in the right, dude?
Eggs.
Yeah, what's up?
Coward. Snake.
Yep.
Creep.
Yep.
Apologist. The man who stands for absolutely nothing. You see that clock ticking? Your time is up. And the wrath is coming for you, buddy. Nobody wants to hear your half-ass apologies to Fedora or anybody else. It's quite humorous to me. It is.
Uh-huh.
It sure is, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, look.
Yep.
You've been doing a lot of apologies lately.
Yeah, I have.
You've been on the apologist tour.
Yep.
I don't know how anyone could look more neuter than you at this point.
Wow, I really fucked you up.
Fedora-
I fucked you up telling you were neuter because you were. You did. You rolled over, dude. You rolled over for them, man. Somebody, I'm your bro. I thought I was being your bro when I told you that. You ignored me when I told you that. I didn't block you. I told you that. I came to you like a man and said you were neutered and you rolled over for them. And I told you it was a bad look. And this is your response? Who are you impressing with this exactly? Are you doing this for death? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and try to be some cheese. Nobody's scared, bro. I mean, like, you know me. So do you really think that you're going to, like, do this internet gangsta stuff and I'm going to be shook? Or do you need this? Do you need me? Have you needed me for this entire year just to get through with your emotions and now you need me to be relevant?
When Fedora isn't feeling well, who do you think takes care of her? Death. When she's not around, who do you think looks for her? Death. Get the fuck out of here, homie. Your days are up.
What a fucking weirdo. That dude's weird. That's a weird man. That's why I exercise my Second Amendment rights, is because of individuals like that. Yeah, you can't trust people like this. That's deranged. Looking real bloated. Yeah. Small D energy, bro. I mean, I don't know what to do with all these people. They just want my attention. They want a little peace, and they can't handle me making my own decisions, and it's so weird. He did it with a straight face, even. So I guess death and tragic speak for everybody now, right? They speak for everybody, because all I ever hear you do, how many people's names do you hear me mentioning? When I mention somebody's name, it's because somebody won't leave them alone, and I want them to leave them alone. All you guys do is name drop. Punky, fucking Fedora, Headwork, me and Traj think, me and me. Why don't you stand behind what you say by yourself? Why you gotta weaponize Fedora? I apologize, because that's what men do. I know you struggle with doing what men do because you like to manipulate women behind the scenes and grift them out of money, which is what you did to my community. And I know that you feel like, being 6'3" is some kind of claim to being a badass, but I'm gonna assure you right now that I can confirm the little dick energy. Everybody can confirm the little dick energy that you omit every time you turn on the camera and you speak. Now, when you going to make your fake trip to Indiana like you tried to intimidate with Frank? Yeah? Of all the personal stuff I've shared with you, it befuddles me that you would even think that this type of routine is even effective. It's pure performative. You've not liked me this entire time. You've been jealous of me this entire time. That's why when I posted my dick pic in my server, you had to follow it up with your pixie stick and your cherries. You did. Frank should have called the cops. Hey man, he said it on video. He said he was going to AT&T me, reach out. It's not a direct threat. He can't be charged with it, and we don't have a threat to commit crime law here. But it shows that, what, does he live in Arizona? That if he showed up here and some fuck shit went down, I'd be like, well, here's the video of him threatening me. And they'd be like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not a threat. That's just, don't be weird and creepy, dude. You telling me Death takes care of Fedora? Oh, I'm sorry. Does Death live in Quebec? Or Montreal, or wherever the fuck she lives? I thought she lived in England. Why is it I tell Fedora to log off and focus on her health, and you motherfuckers can't wait to whip her out of the fucking whatever the CPAP machine she's wearing and thrust her out in front of you as some kind of virtue signal. Yeah, buddy. That's right, Straubs. Yeah, Ken's known death for 2 months. That's how long I've known her personally. Took me that long to realize that she was a snake. No one's going to watch Traj when he stops talking about me. He needs me. He's needed me this entire time. This is the most attention he's ever going to get. Frank, do not release any holds on that man's channel. I can't believe he's out here asking you to do that. Do not. Do not. I can't blame you for doing what you had to do to silence that person. I don't blame you at all, Frank. I don't. Not quite my style. You saw what happened when I did it to French Fry Girl. Everybody came for my scalp. Oh, I'm not apologizing to her. I just want to make that clear right now. I ain't apologizing to her. Fuck her. I'm just going to sit idly by and wait for her to meet the same fate that MFW did. It's not going to force the issue. I'm just going to sit around and wait for it. And when it happens, like it happened to MFW and it happened to Dustin Daly, I'll quietly celebrate and move on and keep it pushing. No, fuck her, dude. She lied about my baby. She gets no pass. She gets no pass. She goes to her grave with her transgression. That's the worst punishment for her. I forgave her for myself. Because what can I do about it? I forgave her for myself. I didn't do that for her. She's still got to live with it. So whatever. And have you seen the state of her? Phew. All right, Petty. Yeah, I think people got it twisted. I'm not trying to weasel my way into Hater Nation and this Chantel shit. That's not what I'm trying to do. I've already made it clear who the fuck I don't even want to fuck with. And she's one, she can go fuck herself. Like, for real. She can. Nobody cares. And I can't wait till March or April or here soon so I can finally speak on some other stuff that really needs to be spoken on. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I'm going to be dishing all of it as soon as I can. Every fucking last single syllable of it. By the time I get to Arizona... Your days are done, dude. Come on, Traj. What are you doing? You look so silly, bro. This guy's threatened me 4 or 5 times now. He's told me not to threaten people because he'll fuck with my legal case, but then he turns around and threatens me. So now I got to turn... Jesus Christ, man. So dumb. Anyway, I mean, I'm kind of glad all this stuff happened now. I mean, I forced it. I saw what was happening, and I went full scorched earth because that's what needed to happen. I needed to get the rats out of the barn because they were diseased and they were infecting the rest of the herd. Sorry, guys. I mean, like, I'm not trying to equate all of us to a herd of anything, but that's what was happening, is we had these people going around and getting into people's ears and being toxic and poisoning them against not only each other, but themselves. I had people that have been around for years walk away because they didn't know. I mean, it was that bad. And it wasn't personal to me. They did it for themselves because they were like, nah, I'm good. But they knew that I would figure it out. And I did. I'm trying to think if Matt ever sent me any money or anything ever. I think he joined my Patreon just to get in my Discord so he could harass the women there and grift money from them. Because he was in my Discord and he was accessing the females in the audience and he was just telling them to give him money and nudes and all kinds of stuff. Probably really pissing him off that I didn't give him anything in DMs to that he knows he can do anything with. You go have a chat with Dragnock now and show him whatever the fuck I said in the heat of passion. Go for it. Go for it. How do I know you didn't fake it? You just lied for a year to collect evidence. Dragnock's loving this anyway. You kidding me? He would love to have both of us on. I'm not going on. Dragnock, I won't go on a panel with that guy because he can barely speak intelligently. Or even, he just... I mean, like, the dude struggles. Death has to breathe between every third syllable. And Tragic has to fucking brain short circuits when he tries to think of a word with more than a few syllables. I can't tell if he's having a stroke, if he's autistic. I don't know what's going on there. I've never seen somebody talk so flat and bland and just... No, that had more personality. Filling bees up for little Trage, little Tragilla ice. You're getting roasted, homie, and you can't stand it. I know you can't stand it, because I made a fool of you in front of all these women, and I know that's all you cared about. And it makes me sick, because I thought you were better than that. I vouched for you. I told people you were a, Oh yeah, I think Drag's fucking weird. I've made that clear. I'll have a chat with him. I've told him that. I'll eventually have a chat with Drag. Eventually. As I've made it clear to him what my fucking problem was with him. And I was saying I shield myself with a fucking tragedy. And I think that's fucked up to say to any man. It's disrespectful. However, I know Trag's problem is he just knows that the jig is up. He got caught. And he admitted it. And that's not my problem that you went and tried to be like, yeah, I fucked you over. And be like, I'm the victim. What are you talking about? You're telling me Fedora's going to sit there and be like, yeah, that was cool that you lied to Neg's community for a year. That's really cool. Thank you for taking care of me. Who has neurological problems? Talk about Tragic? No, Tragic has fucking multiple personalities. Or does Drag have... I know if he's got... Trag has neurological problems. Oh, yeah, he's got multiple personalities, too. I don't get the Shanny shit. I mean, I understand she's a train wreck, but, I mean, if nothing interesting is happening, why you want to watch old shit for, man? I never understood that. Whatever. I'm done bagging on people for that on a regular basis. I'll still do it, but whatever, man. Make your money. If it makes you money and it's honest, you're fucking not... Whatever. Oh, I ain't sorry either, Nikki. I ain't sorry either. Gee, I really hope I get into Hater Nation so I can make ridiculous, redundant Chantel content, like I've always wanted to do. I say one time that I joined up the wrong people, and people instantly get onto their tinfoil hats on. Y'all hang on to the wrong words. You do. You just can't stand the way I say shit. You know I'm right. You know there's no fallacies in my logic at this present time. And it bugs you. It bothers you. You're like, oh shit, can't manipulate him. We got away with it for a year. God damn. Yeah, my coffee's cold. I doubt my kid's coming to town today. Fucking Indiana. I agree, Christina. I do. I never said anything about Drag that wasn't true. I bagged on him for the things that he did because he made it that easy. So I mean, I really there's no apologies to be had there. I had no apologies there. Oh, they're farming screenshots. The farmers are here screenshotting the chat. GG and the propagandists are over here with all eyes on here. You know, Angry Pistachios seething in the background. I love how you can expose people so easily. Like Peanut, having a good laugh with Hussy over my looks the other day. I wouldn't be making fun of people's looks if I looked like a transgender pro wrestler. I'm just saying. I got enough from reading your words here. Oh. I'm kidding. I think you look like trans Danny DeVito. Nice. I bet you're sexy. Yeah, Peanut doesn't show her face and Ken hides behind glasses and a wig and they laughing at my looks. Looking like a Penn State swimmer. Stop it. Yeah, Death had no right to say that about my son. That was ridiculous. That was 11 years ago. And it was really disgusting to hear her use an instant in my life where I felt the most scared and vulnerable as a means to try to make me look like a bad parent 11 years ago. And it wasn't because I was a bad parent. It's because I went from being, not having seen my son in 11 months, to being a single parent overnight. I have 4 kids, but I've never been a single parent before. I've always had backup. I've always had help. I've been doing this by myself for 11 years, and I did it with no notice. I flew to Florida with no notice to get him, and flew back. He hadn't seen me in a year. It was terrifying for both of us. So, Death, fuck you. Like, seriously, fuck you for that. Fuck you. You're evil and vile. That's gross. You guys always do that. You guys, Hussy, you sat there, you phony, you sat there and said kids are off limits. Well, fuck your ass. Kids aren't off limits, are they? See, it's easy for you because you don't have any kids, right? My broken camera. My multiple filters. Oh, the next rap session in Travis Gar. Yeah, he's fucking super hot. Hey, let's spit some rhymes. You guys want to spit some rhymes? I'm good at this, kinda. Give me a subject. Give me a topic. Yay, the president's been yelling at us again today. Can't wait to see that. All right, here we go. All right. Yes, she is. She is, Christina. A cold-hearted piece of shit. Hang on. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Big Traj up in the house, chuh. Let's get it. Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy. Here I am with the Tic Tac in my hand. Oh my God, look at that butter in my hand. The son of Sam won't eat my freaking beans. That's right, I'm trash. Look at my dick go. Go, go, go. Back into the shadow like a gopher. Yeah, can't see me, but you can see my VD. My dick is small. Low testosterone, testosterone most of all. That's right, I stumbled a little bit. Look at me, I'm built like a bird and I got tiny little tits. That's right, little legs to match. Gonna blow out this fat Brit's back. Look at me, look at me. I'm friends with Hussy. He likes to lie, and he grifts every day until he dies. That's right, he'll get a booster and tell you that you're a rooster. I'm gonna go to the club, Hussy, and I'm gonna get some 21-year-old guy to never call me back. Fuck your ass. That was bad. Let's start over. Let's start over. That was bad. That was bad. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah. I was signed, and then they dropped me from the label. Now I'm on YouTube trying to be a fable. That's right, I'll get in your DMs, girl. Show me your money, show me your pearl. That's right, my name is Tragic, talking third person. Oh my God, look at you on your back telling me that I am gay. I'm not gay, but I'll be there today because I need some money. I need some aspects of dopamine. My name is Tragic, if you know what I mean. If you don't look at my little peen, I'll cry, cry, cry to death, if you know what I mean. I'm the victim, you see. I know I lied and played you for a year, or maybe 3, but that's okay. I won't admit it, but I'll sit here and talk all kinds of mad gangsta shit. That's right, I'm the good guy. Would I lie? Maybe sometimes when I'm high, but you don't know who I am. I have multiple personalities. I could be the son of Sam. I've got a gun in the bathroom. I put a bullet in it and spin the chamber and stick it to my head and cry at night. Because I don't know why I'm even here anymore. What a delight. Here we go again, back to the tubes. Gotta get some money to pay for my room in my mom's house, because I ain't got shit. I'll blame everything on it and you. What about negs? What about negs? I can't even cook scrambled eggs because I'm on the internet every day trying to beg for money so I don't feel gay. Deep in the closet, it's a massive. Oh, I was going to do a bit about being so deep in the closet that he was finding Christmas presents, but I didn't get to that point. That was bad. I'm sorry. I just wanted to show you that I don't even do this for a living, and this guy thinks he's Fred Durst. Well, I guess this one's coming down and going on YouTube. I don't do it. I just like to do it. I'm not good at it. I just like to do it. And I didn't need a fake name. You know, it's sad that he's forced my hand.
Fun to my little old rocket program.
Only Andenly Straubs cheered. X1000. I
Thank
love
you.
when you crack yourself up.
Thank you, Straubs. I appreciate you so very, very much.
Emma Shadow 716 gave Nick's cheeseburger money honey 100.
Yeah, buddy. All hail Straubs, and I'm a shadow. Thank you so much. This shit's wild, ain't it? This shit's wild. I'm trying to think of what I got to do today, man. It's just another day in paradise, you know? It's Saturday night. We do have a Patreon-only chat in the Discord server tonight. So if you'd like to join that, go over to thenegativenation.com. We'll redirect you to my Patreon, or you can just go to patreon.com/MRONTHEBORDER. Mr. on the Border. You think he uses names like Cinderella? Yay, new kitchen stuff. Oh, I know what I'm doing today. I got to bake a bunch of banana bread. I got like 2 dozen bananas I need to. So I'm making like 8 loaves of this shit. I'm going to be baking pretty much all afternoon, I think. Well, it snowed like 6 inches, and then the temperature bottomed out and just froze it to the ground. Like, fortunately, Pebbles went out there and made herself a spot to use the potty before it froze. But now I got to go out there. And you can't put salt on it because it gets on the pads of her paws. You can't do that. Add peanut butter or chocolate chips. Ooh. Yeah, and I gotta try to make another fresh loaf. Actually, today I'm gonna take a stab at making bread flour, and well, I gotta order the stuff to do. I'm gonna be making bread flour, but I am gonna try to make another loaf of bread today. I think last time I sifted too much bread. I think I measured 3 cups, and when I sifted it, it was well over that. I know, right? But you're supposed to sift it. You measure it that way, and I didn't do that. I did it. I was baked, and I just wanted to make bread, and I thought, oh, that's all right. I could do this. No, didn't work out. You're freezing at 42? No way it's 17 degrees now. Did the temperature go up? No way. My computer's got to be playing me right now. Yeah, it's almost 20 degrees now. Wow, it was -1 an hour ago. See? See? What the fuck, man? I mean, 20 is not any better, but fucking hell, man. It's not like the snow's gonna be melting. It feels warm at 13 degrees. All right. We are at 59 degrees. You know what I'm real happy about is my state is about to become a constitutional carry state. I'm fucking excited. I don't walk around this bitch like Rambo. This is gonna be great. I mean, you already see me working in my yard with the piece anyway, because I'm not in my house. That's where my weapons are. I need to have a weapon on me, right? Weapon on me, weapon in the garage, maybe. Yeah. We live in a volatile world, man. I don't know who Jennifer Renee Smith is, but she's been leaving me comments, and she's one of those people who every question you answer and you debunk what she's mad at you about, she just comes up with something else that she's mad at you about. Like, I mean, literally just very, very, very. She says, maybe I'll turn into a lib now with my new clout-driven alliances. When did I jeopardize? I don't understand at what point in any of this that I jeopardize my integrity and my beliefs. At what point? I think I'm doing this because of my beliefs. I would be remiss to not apologize to people for fucking being wrong. Like, how are you going to sit there and be like, oh, you're going to be a liberal now? Call yourself a freedom-loving conservative and then condemn me. Condemn me for being honest. You're the phony. And you're the reason I walked away from political parties anyway. You're going to sit here and shame me for making friends with people who don't agree with me eye to eye on political affiliations because I was wrong about them in some things? You're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. God damn. Yeah, buddy. I can't wait till Indiana. We can carry whatever we want. I got $2,500 for new firearms and bullets. I've been waiting. I don't remember pausing that. Yeah, buddy. So I'm anxious to see who goes live today. Is Traj going to go live and give us a dead mackerel eyes monotone stream today about how virtuous he is with his lies and playing people? You admitted that, dude. I don't know why you can't just be like, yeah, I'm a piece of shit and I own it. Maybe you are. Maybe this is your way of saying I've been a piece of shit this entire time. You went from I was your bro to threatening me. You understand that, right? You went from you're my bro. You told me you were my bro for a year and it was a lie. Why would anybody trust you after this? And anybody that trusts you shouldn't be trusted. They shouldn't be trusted. Yeah, he admitted to a long con, and he's out there saying, we take care of Fedora. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Dude, I tried to have that computer sit to you. You're so goddamn greasy. You fucking greasy Fred Durst looking ass carny. I am so disgusted by you, man. So fucking disgusted that you said I was your bro. You let me buy you dinner. You got money from my family, my community. You ran people off. You gaslit women. You think I'm done? Just because Gigi and Peanut are licking your gooch doesn't mean anybody believes a fucking word. Nobody cares, Trash. Nobody knew who you were till me. I made you. And you're still trying to be me. But I'm not a piece of shit and a creepy fuck. They're waiting for me to finish up. I'll just stay live until 4 o'clock then. I'll go take a shower, come back, go take a nap. So I will be taking this stream down and putting it on YouTube, though. You know, I'm trying to get back into Hater Nation. So, I mean, I am going to wrap this up. But I just wanted to touch on the absolute retardation that is Kiwi Farms. It's actually GG Farms. Can we just call it what it is? It's GG Farms. That's what it is. Peanut, if you're not passing out on the keyboard again tonight, you're going to go to your live stream tonight. Like, nothing changes with you. You're like, oh, I'm going live tonight, the second struggle. Oh, sorry, guys. I had a medical emergency. I've been pickpocketed. The fuck out of here. No, you cannot sleep on Twitch, I don't think. I don't know. All right, anyway, let's catch up tonight. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Discord server, baby. It's Saturday night. We party. I'll see you then.